Hi everyone, it's the 18th of April and it's been about a month since my last video. I feel like I've literally blinked and it's a month later. As you can see, so much has been progressing with the house. Matt and I have been working flat out with this renovation, trying to get as much done as we can, organising and project managing trades coming in and out, trying to work as quick as we can and promote our business so that we can pay for the renovation to be done. It has been full on, but we are reaping the rewards because look how beautiful the house is looking. So last week we had the bifolds installed and the bathroom window and the side door and the downstairs toilet and little window that you can see through there. We had all of them installed and it transformed the house from a building site into more of a home, and we are loving it. We've gone for the Painswick grey so that they match all of the other windows and door at the front, and then inside they've got a white trim so that it's quite a neutral colour for when I come to decorate the room. But yeah, I just can't even believe that we're halfway through April. I think we're just about halfway, maybe slightly over halfway with the renovation inside. Let me take you in and show you all that we've been doing over the last 4 weeks. I think it's changed quite dramatically. So in here, you can see it's starting to look like an actual house now rather than just rafters and steels. So we've plasterboarded everywhere, the ceilings and all of the stud walls, and the electrician has completely finished the first fix now, even so far as to putting up the lights up there. Yeah, it's just transformed it. So you can see we've got all our sockets in and all the cables ready for the TV. I don't know if you can make out over there, but we've been having some fun with the chalk. So we've drawn where the TV's going, and that's where the sofa's going. The plumbers have also pretty much finished the first fix of all the radiators, except for in here where we've still got, we're going to have the floor screeded, and then here we're having a column rad, but we're not 100% sure what colour that's going to be yet. So I wanted white, Matt wanted dark grey, then I wanted dark grey, and now I think I want white again. So not 100% sure what colour that's going to be, but there'll be a column rad over there and another radiator going behind that plasterboard sheet over there once that has been plastered. The plasterers are in here next week, so by this time next week, this whole room will have been plastered. And it's gonna feel even more amazing. You can see we've moved our washing machine and tumble dryer into situ, even though that's gonna have to move because the floor will be getting screeded, but it's looking nice in there. And there's gonna be a little kitchen cupboard over that side. The side door over here has been put in, and Matt has put Pebbles' cat flap in, so she's all good to go. This window, it's unbelievable how much light this window lets in. That is south, so all day pretty much there's just light pouring in through that window. You can see there, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so there's lots of light coming in from the back, but all day and majority of the morning it comes in from there and this window. So that was a really good call to have them in. So yeah, over the last week or so, we've had the plasterer concentrating on the radiator walls so that the plumbers could get the towel and convector radiators in place. We were hoping that we'd have the heating back on by now, but I mean, it's 20 degrees outside, so it's not desperate, but it's just nice that we're sort of moving forward. You can see the rest of this has been plasterboarded. The electrician's done his first fix, and we've just got this wall left to plasterboard before the plasterer gets in there. And then they can start installing the bathroom. So this is something else that me and Matt have been working on. It's our wine cellar. So honestly, I can't even tell you what it feels like to finally have these doors in situ. We rescued them out of a skip outside Neptune about 2 years ago, and they have lived up against walls they've moved house with us. And so to have them in situ now just feels so nice. We've been dreaming of this wine cellar for so long. we got these hinges from eBay for about 30 quid. So all in all, these doors cost us 30 quid. Oh, hiya. Also, this floor, Matt and I worked on that last weekend. That was a sort of impromptu decision. We always knew we wanted to have terracotta tiles in the wine cellar. The floor in here is going to be LVT wood flooring. He loves the wine cellar. So we had all these bricks left over from when the builders built that wall. So we decided, why spend more money when we can just reuse them, and then there's a nice little bit of coherence between the two spaces. So Matt laid all them and I jointed them in. So it was a team effort, and I don't think we've done too bad a job. So I'm pleased with that. There's obviously that's going to be plastered, and there's going to be cabinetry going in there for all the wine bottles. So send wine, because it's a big room that needs filling. So the rest of the house looks completely trashed. It just doesn't even remotely look pretty. This is what the rest of the house looks like. It's a complete state. As you can see, there's just dust everywhere. Yesterday, the plumbers were chasing out this gas pipe to go to our new fireplace. And the dust that it created was incredible. Absolutely every surface was covered. But got to go through these painful stages to get to the beautiful other side. So we're trying to stay positive. You can see the electrician over there has got a little bit more chasing out to do. So we're not quite through with the dust yet, but I don't think we're far off in terms of the brick dust. So there's a radiator under there that you can't see that's been installed, and we've had the carpenter in and he's put in all these new windowsills. So I intend now to pack all of these screw holes and then sand it and paint it with a nice satin white finish. So that'll be over to me to do. Upstairs, the horror continues. As you can see, it's still all looking really torn apart up here. Look at that. So that's where I just gave up scraping walls after about 3 days. I thought, yeah, I've had enough now. And that's what our bedroom currently looks like. But new rad on, which is fab, new windowsill on. We've worked a bit backwards because we had to get the walls plastered, and then I did a whitewash before the radiators could be installed because we were hoping to get the heating back on this week. But then I had the carpenter booked. The earliest he could get to me was yesterday. So he came and then fitted the windowsills and then caused all this damage to the lovely plastered walls. But oh well, never mind. So that's got to be retouched up, but I suppose it just is what it is. And then in here, it's just a complete bomb site. And there's pipes everywhere and floorboards up and dust everywhere. But yeah, we're getting there. You can see the electrician has chased out all the sockets in here. I think there's just the spotlights to do now in the ceiling. And then the plasterer can get in here and start making it look beautiful again. But my favourite room of the house, I've saved the best till last, is the bathroom. So this room has been completely plastered. We've got both towel rails on. And yesterday, a really, really good friend of ours from Cardiff drove up just for the day to help us tile our shower area and our bath wall. So he's going to finish inside the window and a tiny little strip at the top. But apart from that, he's done an absolute amazing job, and we're just so thrilled to bits that he did all that effort for us, and that this room is so close to being completed. The first fix of the electrics is completely done in here. There's probably just a couple more days for the plumbing. Matt's stepdad's been kind enough to do all of the plumbing for us in here, so he's going to be doing the sink. He's already done the shower, and we've got some freestanding taps that will be plumbed by there, I think, next week. And then we should be able to get the floor down once I've painted the ceiling. I think that's going to be my job, so that's fun. But yeah, and then I think, so we're very, very close in this room. It's just looking amazing. These towel radiators just look fab. So you can see I whitewashed this wall just so we could get the rads on. And we're just having this area here tiled, and just the area, like I say, by the bath tiled, and then everywhere else I'm just going to paint. So it just feels a little bit homely in here rather than too clinical, I think. Our last bathroom was a wet room style and I wasn't a huge fan, so I'm just keeping the tiling down to a minimum. And in here we're having the matching dark wood LVT flooring, like the style that we're going to have running through the downstairs, so that all the wood flooring in the house matches. So I think that would be nice. But yeah, so it's looking really good. So I'm sorry that I haven't updated you more, but like I say, Matt and I have been flat out stripping walls, painting walls, laying wine cellar floors, hanging doors, putting cat flaps in, doing whatever we can ourselves to just get the house done. And like I say, I feel like as much as the house looks absolutely horrendous right now, I really do feel like we're over the hill and we're about halfway. So I think it's only up from here. Fingers crossed. So yeah, so wish us luck over the next couple of weeks. I'll try and be a bit more frequent with my updates. And yeah, hope you enjoyed.